Hey, welcome back everyone, General Tony here, coming back with a brand new COC episode, and welcome my friends to one of the most exciting videos we have ever made on the channel. So basically yesterday, Tuesday the 24th of January 2017, there was an article released on the Wall Street Journal talking about Supercell as a company, COC, and of course Clash Royale, the future of the game and where the actual company is heading over the next couple of years. Now this article is so damn surprising, guys. It talks about new games, it talks about the updates coming into the games, and it also talks about where the CEO of the company, Iker, wants the actual, Supercell to head in the future. So this video is basically going to be talking about the actual article, discussing what it's all about. We are going to look at the two new games they were talking about, guys. We're going to look into what they were actually saying, and then also the potential updates for Clash of Clans over the next year. So this is going to be one hell of an episode, guys. Stay tuned. Let's get straight into the article. So we're going to kick this video off by actually giving a brief description of what the article is actually all about, and of course the publisher, the Wall Street Journal. So the Wall Street Journal is basically a site or a company which pretty much focus and put the spotlight on some of the most successful companies on the planet. This time they are doing it to Supercell, the most successful mobile gaming company of all time, and one of the most successful gaming companies of all time, guys. So the actual title of the article: Clash of Clans developer ups its game after sales stumble. So as Supercell CEO says, mobile game studio is now paying closer attention to what the players want and the players' complaints, guys. So this article, as I said, is extremely surprising. There will be a link to it down below in the description box. Please go and have a read after the video, guys, and let me know what your thoughts about it are down below in that comment section. And also, one of the biggest things in the article is the fact that they talk about Supercell producing new games over the next couple of years. So let's get ourselves into the first section and see what it's all about. Please guys, don't forget to drop a like on the video if you are hyped for COC and all the updates that will be coming out over the next year, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Help us reach 1.3 million subscribers if you want to stay up to date with all the content, all the news regarding to Clash of Clans and of course Supercell as a company, guys. Smash that subscribe button down below and join us on the journey. So let's start with the first part of the article, and it actually starts in a negative way. So basically, this is why it was actually released. Basically, back in 2016, during the summer, was the Olympic Games. Now, Supercell, over its 5-year period since releasing Clash of Clans back in August of 2012, almost 5 years ago, have had many ad campaigns. One of the biggest was the Liam Neeson one. I'm sure everyone remembers that. What was it called again? I can't even remember what it was called. Let me know down below what that was called, guys. But basically, the Liam Neeson campaign was actually one of the largest. None of us actually knew this, I didn't even know this, but basically in 2016, during the 2016 Olympics, Supercell actually had its biggest ever TV ad campaign, bigger than the Liam Neeson one in the Super Bowl. But we didn't really know this, and apparently according to the CEO of the company, Iker, I think that's how you pronounce his name, massive shout out to him, he said it was just a complete failure, and for some reason, the company seemed to be failing. Now, don't forget, this was during the release of Pokemon Go, who were absolutely bossing it at the time. I think they actually took the top grossing app in the Apple Store pretty much instantly, and Supercell's games, COC and Clash Royale, had a massive setback. Now, of course, during this time, I believe a Chinese company had also already purchased a huge stake in the Supercell company, and it was looking kind of shaky right now because Supercell's game, COC, went from making, I don't know, somewhere around the $1 million a day mark to almost half that, and I believe Clash Royale also had a big stake in that, a big drop in that, sorry. I'm not quite sure of what the exact statistics are, guys, it doesn't really matter, but all you need to know is the company wasn't performing as they thought they would do. And of course, this was causing a big problem, and according to the actual article on the Wall Street Journal, if the company Supercell was actually listed as a public company and shares on the market, apparently it could have crashed, like, severely. By the way, guys, for anyone that's actually wondering what the CEO of the company actually looks like, this is him. I'm sure you have all seen him before. This is the man that is responsible for providing the games we love to play. He is called Iker. I think that is how you pronounce his name. As I said, he is from Finland, guys. I believe he's from Helsinki. And this dude is basically the CEO of the company, and he makes the magic happen. So this guy is in control of, all the teams, the management, and giving out the duties. Now, let's just go on to the good stuff inside of the article. So the next part of this video is basically going to talk about the potential for new games. We're going to talk about the potential for the updates inside of COC and also Royale, and also the expansion of the company. Now, according to the article, everything in this video is actually going to be listed as, reference to the article, guys. The Wall Street Journal is a pretty damn good website, so I believe most of it should be true. So basically, it goes on to talk about the actual expansion of Supercell and what they plan to do in the near to distant future. Now, this basically covers a 2-year period, so possibly taking us up to, 2019, 2020. Okay, so let's start this by talking about the expansion of Supercell. So basically, the CEO himself, during an interview, has actually said that he wants to expand the amount of staff members at the company. Now, apparently, I think they have a total of, let me just double check this. I think he said there's a total of just over 210 staff members, and he wants to increase this by 10. Now, obviously, guys, 10 staff members isn't really that much, but he says he wants to increase it as slowly as possible to ensure that the company, stays together, the team works well, and they know what they're doing. So they only have, for a $10 billion company, 210 members of staff. That is insanely low, but obviously it works and the guy knows what he's doing. So basically, apart from adding 10 additional staff members over the first quarter, so that's just, January, February, March of 2017, I'm not sure what he wants to do after that, possibly hire another 10 or 20 throughout 2017. He also wants to actually consider opening game development studios across Finland and in large gaming hubs including London, Barcelona, Vancouver, Canada, and or Austin, Texas. So this is some really great news, guys. It looks like there is going to be an expansion of the company, and this is also great news for the the potential YouTubers who are going to sign with the company. You got Galadon and all of them who go over to Finland every time. Maybe they can go over to London, Vancouver, or any of these other places. So that is basically the expansion of the company in regards to the actual physical expansion in terms of staff members, and of course the actual expansion of potential gaming hubs, guys. So they're going to have headquarters all around the world and potentially some more growth from that. But now let's talk about the actual addition of 2 potential games or 3 potential games. I don't know, whatever the actual article actually references. But it basically says, and don't forget, guys, this is an actual interview from the CEO himself. He has said that they plan to test a couple of new games over the next 2 years, but they aren't in a hurry to actually release anything new. So obviously, Supercell's game Clash Royale global release, I think, was almost a year ago this week, and that is right now the top grossing app on the, I think it's on the Apple Store and of course the Android Store. It was Pokemon Go for, I don't know, a really short period of time, guys, but that's the beautiful thing about Supercell. They really know how to make a game last a long time. And it seems from the article, the CEO himself has actually said that these games they produce, Supercell does produce, Clash of Clans and Clash Royale, are made to last for decades. They want these games to last for over 10 years. Is it possible? Well, they seem to be making it work. So now this, my friends, is the part of the video we have all been waiting for. How does this article relate to Clash of Clans? To us, the players who play this game every single day. So if we go back and take a look at the actual subtitle of the article, it says Supercell CEO says mobile game studio is now paying closer attention to what the players want. So just below that, it also says Iker, the CEO of the company, said that in 2016, the 3rd and the 4th quarter, the reason why Supercell as a company was failing was because they weren't listening to us, the people who play the game, and they weren't giving us what they want. Well, that has now changed, according to the CEO. And throughout 2017, they are going to listen to the players more and bring in updates which we actually want, and bring in more regular updates which are going to keep the game alive. So I believe they've actually already started that, guys, by adding the events tab into the actual, into our game. And that is a great start. But I really feel that this is an opportunity for us, the players, to actually help out the CEO, help out the company, and potentially make Clash of Clans last another 4 or 5 years. Don't forget, the game will be turning 5 years old in August of 2017, and I'm telling you right now, guys, I'm going to predict we are going to get some massive updates this year. I'm guessing there's going to be, of course, new troops, new traps, new defenses, all that good stuff, and so much more. So please, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, it has been something very different, go ahead and smash a like down below on this episode, guys. Do not forget, as I always say on this channel, I will provide you with any update news, whether it's big, Whether it's small, you can be assured you will hear it first here on the channel, guys. So subscribe to the channel, help us reach 1.3 million subscribers, and of course stay tuned for another episode coming in a couple of hours time, guys. We are going to be doing a video on war in about 5 or 6 hours time. So leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you very shortly, guys. Have a great day. Peace out. Oh, and you'll never guess what, guys, I actually literally just remembered. Angry Nissan 52, that was the question I asked you at the start of the video about the Super Bowl ad campaign. I think that was the one I was talking about. So I'll see you shortly. Peace out.